Welcome to the 12th Annual Walk Around the World Cultural Show, hosted by Intercultural Mutual Assistance Association. Hello, my name is Susan Haskamp, and I'm the Advancement Manager here at IMAA. Walk Around the World is a fundraiser event to recognize World Refugee Day on June the 20th and to celebrate the lives of refugees and immigrants in this community. IMAA is a nonprofit agency that serves the refugee and immigrant population in southeastern Minnesota. This is usually an in-person event. However, due to the pandemic, we have moved to a hybrid model this year, with some in-person events and the rest over social media and other platforms. We would like to give a great shout out to all of our sponsors who made this event possible. Olmsted Medical Center, History Center of Olmsted County, Rochester Community and Technical College, and Canvas and Chardonnay. Thank you all. We would like to extend our gratitude to the Rochester Civic Theater for allowing us to use their space to record all of these performances, and to Tyler Ogg for all of the excellent videos. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Nisha Kurup. I work at IMAA with Victim Services. Walk Around the World planning team is excited to bring to you some beautiful cultural performances. First of all, I would like to thank all the performers who signed up for the show and for being extremely patient with the new hybrid model of events. Now, join us for over an hour's performance of music and dance from around the world.
Coming up first are the musicians from the Rochester Korean Drum School, Jang-Mi. Performers from Jang-Mi School will play the traditional Korean drums called the janggu. Dr. Soojin Lee is a professional performer and a teacher. She began teaching at McPhail in 2017 and McPhail Austin in 2020 and holds over 20 years of teaching experience from individual instruction to large groups of students of all ages from diverse backgrounds. Today, Mera, Greta, Daniel, and Soojin will play Sel Janggu. Janggu is the name of the hourglass drum that they are playing. Sel Janggu means an ensemble of only janggu instruments. Korean drumming ensemble usually uses several different kinds of percussion instruments. Today's Sel Janggu is unique as this only has the janggu players playing the jangus. Enjoy the show. That was such an awesome performance. The drum beats were so powerful, and it still, like reverberates in my heart. Can you let us know what's your name and your, which school you are studying?
My name is Greta Eckel, and I have been studying over at Lourdes High School.
My name is Daniel Min, and I go to Kellogg Middle School.
My name is Mira Schrant, and I just graduated from John Marshall High School, and I'm going to the University of Minnesota, Twin Cities.
Soojin, I have a question for you. When did you start the school, Jang-Mi?
Oh, yeah. So actually, the Jang-Mi Korean dance and drumming group is actually a big group based on the Twin City area, the St. Paul, and there was no class in Rochester. So first, I invited a drumming and dance teacher from the Twin Cities to the Rochester, and we started as a community education class. And so these kids participated since the beginning, 4 years ago, and after one semester, we had to stop the community education course because the lack of the participants, but these kids still remained as a student.
It's really amazing that some of the performers here, especially, they are all bringing back the ancient art forms. So glad about it, and it's interesting to note that you are performing it after the pandemic. So how did you get to practice together for this?
So after the pandemic last year, we were not able to gather together and drum together, but some of us could have been doing the online drumming class, and to prepare today's performance, we were able to get together outside and perform together while keep the social distancing.
Thank you so much for taking that effort and time to do that. I think it means a lot for the second generation, the next generation of immigrants who are here. It will mean a lot to keep these ancient art forms alive.
Thank you.
Coming up next is the South Indian dance Bharatanatyam by the Ragamala School. Ragamala is a Minneapolis-based dance school that teaches and performs Bharatanatyam, a classical dance from South India. Ragamala offers classes here in Rochester and are very proud to have their students perform today. Isha Kapoor and Kirti Manivannan will perform a selection from the Varnam, Sakhiye. Lyrical content of Varnams are either devotional or amorous in nature. In this story, Sakhiye, which literally means "O friend," the woman is asking a friend to bring Lord Vishnu, it's the name of an Indian god. She thinks about him so much that she cannot even eat or drink. The woman describes Vishnu in his different incarnations and describes stories through expressions and gestures. This song is composed based on Raga Shankarabharanam. Raga in Indian classical tradition is an array of melodic structures with musical motifs considered to have the ability to color your imagination and affect the emotions of the audience. And the music is set on the rhythmic framework Adi Talam, which is the primary beat and is of 8 counts. Let's watch the dance.
taka tiku taka tadingina tom tadiku dingu taka dingu takita taka ding ding kadagata dingu taka dingu taka dirgada talang kutaka taka tadingu taka dingu takita taka ding ding kadagata dingu taka dirgada talang kutaka tadiku dingu ta taka tadingu te tadiku dingu ta taka tadingu te tadiku dingu taka tadingu tadiku dingu taka tadingu da ditta ta kadagadariyadom da ditta ta kadagadariyadom da ditta ta kadagadariyadom pagalu iravum manadil urukudadi palum shorum kandar pedekudadi pagalu iravum manadil urukudadi palum shorum kandar pedekudadi pagalu iravum manadil urukudadi Bama
love the performance, especially because I'm a South Indian and I enjoy the Bharatanatyam dances. Isha and Kirti, can you tell us about yourself and how did you start learning this dance?
I started when I was in 8th grade with Ragamala, and since then I've had many stories that I've learned about and many lessons too. And more about myself. I'm an incoming senior at Century High School, and my graduation year is 2022.
So are you planning to pursue this as you go to college?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, wonderful. Nice to hear that. And how about you, Isha?
So I first started dancing with Ragamala when I was 7 years old. So this would be my 8th year with Ragamala. It's definitely one of my favorite things to do, and it's really taught me a lot about myself and what my passions are. And I am an incoming sophomore at Mayo, and I will graduate in 2024.
How about you? What do you think? Will you be taking it to the college level?
Yes, this is something I'd like to pursue throughout college and beyond.
Awesome. Can you also tell something about the costume, if that's something that you can share?
Yeah, so actually the costume is meant to enhance the dance form itself, and we paint our fingers and feet red so that you can see our gestures more prominently, because that is the main focus of the dance. And it's also to help, the eyes are extenuated to show abhinaya and show our feelings more clearly.
Thank you. Thank you so much for, I think you guys make us all proud. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Dance with the Apsaras, the Cambodian dance. Krum Salebak Khmer Makut Mia is a non-profit organization that was established in April of 2019. The purpose of this group is to let others know about the Cambodian culture and arts and enlighten the next generation of Cambodian youth about the history of Khmer Kingdom. The dancers in the Cambodian classical tradition are called Apsaras, and the instrument players are called Chayam. In traditional performances, the instrument players perform side by side with the Apsara dancers. The dances originated from the Khmer Kingdom and performed during festivals and ceremonies of great importance. Let's watch the beautiful performance of the Apsaras moving like a peacock. You know, that really looked like peacocks dancing. I loved it. Can you all tell your name and which school you are in?
Hi, my name is Danica and I'm in Sunset Terrace Elementary School.
Hi, my name is Aria. I'm going to John Adams Middle School.
Hi, my name is Saran and I go to Kellogg Middle School.
Hello, my name is Derica and I go to Jefferson Elementary School.
Hi, my name is Solia. I am going to John Adams Middle School.
Hi, my name is Nolia. I go to Hoover Elementary School.
And who is your teacher? Who taught you this beautiful dance?
What's her name?
Nekru. Hi, my name is Lena Chong and I am the dance instructor of Krum, Salebak, Khmer.
And I just heard the name of a non-profit organization. And this is Cynthia Neth, who actually leads that organization.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about that?
Yes. Hi, I'm Cynthia Neth, also known as Saran. The Krum Salebak Khmer is pronounced, well, it's KSKMM. That's shortened for the name of it since it's so long. We introduced this group in 2019, back in April, and we had 6 students start at the time, and then we have now gotten at least 30 students from the age of 4 until the oldest is, I think it's in the 30s. So we dance, we do the dance, we also have the Chayam boys, and we also do the dressing angels. So, and we're part of the Rochester Buddhist temple here in Rochester.
Thank you.
Thank you
very much. We're thrilled to have David Whetstone, an artist of international acclaim, perform for Walk Around the World event. David is a disciple of the legendary sitarist Ustad Vilayat Khan. He has collaborated and toured extensively with poets Robert Blee and Coleman Barks, appearing with them in numerous recordings and films. David co-founded Ragamala Music and Dance Theatre and supplied original text, stories and music in both Indian and Western vocal and orchestral idioms for critically acclaimed programs such as Ragamala, The Puppet Master, Canticle of Mary, and Ashoka, Beloved of the Gods. David has performed in venues such as the Lincoln Center, the Cow Palace, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and the Guthrie Theatre. The Rochester Symphony and Chorus premiered excerpts from his opera White Nights live on NPR.
Hello. I'm glad to be here with you today to participate in Walk Around the World to recognize World Refugee Day. This event is organized by IMAA, which helps with all manner of things related to immigrant communities of all kinds in Minnesota. Minnesota's immigrant communities have brought so very much good to us here. Perhaps the most obvious thing, which I think everyone recognizes and appreciates, is the wonderfully diverse variety of restaurants. When I was growing up in St. Paul, ethnic food was pretty much pizza. Now in Minneapolis, we have Indian, Somali, Chinese, Vietnamese, Thai, Malaysian, and Tibetan restaurants, too many kinds to name. This is just one example of the many wonderful ways immigrants who have come in the past few decades have enriched Minnesota. I am David Whetstone, a sitarist who lives and teaches in Minneapolis. Perhaps some of you have not seen a sitar up close. Sitar, of course, comes from India, and it has 18 strings, and its distinctive sound comes in part from the sympathetic strings, which lie beneath the main strings, and which resonate to the melody played on the main string, but are not touched by the fingers. I will play for you a brief raga and also recite a bit of India's poet Kabir. Why should we two ever want to part? Just as the leaf of the water rhubarb lives floating on the water, we live as the Great One and the Little One. As the owl opens his eyes all night to the moon, we live as the Great One and the Little One. This love between us goes back to the very first humans. It cannot be annihilated. This is Kabir's idea. As the river gives itself to the ocean, what is inside me moves inside you.
Shifting Sands Belly Dance Group is an American belly dance company that fuses the ancient and beautiful dances of Egypt and the Middle East with popular American as well as Middle Eastern music. Rada Lichi and Laura Dusso will be dancing to the Return of the Crown Veil by Paul Dineliter. They will be using veil as a prop for this mesmerizing performance. M. Moram of Plymouth created this choreography. Please enjoy this dance. Awesome. It was so beautiful to see that, especially with those whales, it was just flying all over. Beautiful. So tell me how you started with this dance form.
Would you like to start?
Sure.
And before, I just want to mention that this choreography was done by Emily Moram, who's up in Minneapolis. So anyway, how I started was, well, I've always been dancing. I always did ballet for a long time. I started when I was like 3 years old and tried all kinds of forms of dance. And then the major thing with belly dance is I attended World Fest once and saw Juliana and the Blue Lotus and thought, wow, that looks like fun, and have been hooked ever since. So it's been I really enjoy belly dancing.
And for myself, I was diagnosed with arthritis, and I was looking for some low impact exercises and was able to find belly dance. And one of the instructors from the cities came down and did a community education class, and I was hooked immediately also, just like Rhoda, and was able to find a teacher here in town, Juliana, so she's the one who's actually trained my hips. But I love the community, I love the exercise. There's something about it that brings, in our Western culture, our mind is what we tend to dance with. And in the Middle Eastern dancing, it is through the body. So I've learned that through.
And the music is very different also.
Yeah.
We're used to the Western popular music or classical. And the rhythms, the Arabic rhythms, are very interesting and very diverse. And you sort of learn to listen for different things in the music and as well to dance to different things in the music.
It is an ancient
art.
Ancient art. So it's neat. It feels like it's a connection to the past even.
Really thanking you for bringing it to us, and every year we see you perform, and it's so beautiful to see both of you come back again and again that actually brings the art form to the crowd, to the audience. If you watch it only once a while, people wouldn't understand the beauty and the impact of that, just like the health impact that you were just saying. So thank you again.
Yes, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Moving on, we have Soojin Lee performing solo on the instrument gayageum. Dr. Soojin Lee is a professional performer on the gayageum, a traditional Korean string instrument, and also teaches gayageum, Korean drumming, piano, and general music. She received her PhD in music education at the University of Minnesota and has research interests in multicultural music education and pedagogy for teaching indigenous music in formal education system. She will be performing a composition called The Forest, composed by Byung-ki Hwang in 1963. This composition consists of 4 movements, and Soojin will play the second and third movements. The second movement is titled Cuckoo. The music describes the sound of birds in the forest. And the third movement title is Rain, and the sound of the rain can be heard. Sit back and enjoy. the Bosnian dance Kolo is next. The Kolo is a common folk dance performed in the Balkan region. While the steps, music and attire are relatively similar, each country within the Balkans has its own touch. The music dictates the speed of the dance, from a slow to a fast tempo. It is performed for festivities and celebrations like weddings, and is a dance that unites everyone. Amelia Kosovic and Azra Muhik from Detroit choreographed this performance and used this as a surprise performance for Zarina and Rahi Said's wedding. Some of you who have attended the 2019 Walk Around the World event may have witnessed a live event that happened on that day. Rahi proposed to Zarina on the stage in front of the Walk Around the World audience, and Zarina accepted it. They got married in 2020, and here they are to perform the Kolo dance for us. Rahi also works at IMAA as Manager of Community Engagement and Diversity and Inclusion. Today, Zarina and Rahi will be performing it with their niece Ella Rahman wearing traditional Bosnian clothing, which was custom made in Bosnia.
So today's dance is actually an adaptation of Bosnian folklore. The story behind this specific dance and this custom dance here is a story that talks about a young Bosnian from the Ottoman Empire times interested in a beautiful woman who is played by my actual wife, and I am the young Bosnian male who will be playing that role. And Ella is a niece of mine in this whole play. And so the whole folklore dance is telling a story of how two young souls in Bosnian culture come together. So I hope you all enjoy it.
Mashup, Bengali folk dance and Bollywood beats. Sonu Kashyap and Deepti Jain Bansal will be performing a dance medley of Bengali folk and Bollywood beats. The folk song is in the language Bengali, a language spoken in the eastern regions of India, especially West Bengal and in the neighboring country of Bangladesh. This dance is about celebrating the onset of New Year and welcoming spring season. The second song is from a popular Bollywood movie, and the music is a remix version of the song Taal, composed by renowned musician A.R. Rahman. The song is in the language Hindi and is considered the national language of India. Please enjoy the dance medley.
ফাগুনেরো মোহনায় মন মাতানো মহুয়ায় রঙ্গিনী বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় ফাগুনেরো মোহনায় মন মাতানো মহুয়ায় রঙ্গিনী বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় ফাগুনেরো মোহনায় ও মোর মন হারিয়ে যায় কন্যের তোর ভাবনা ঝিলমিলিয়ে যায় রে ঝিলমিলিয়ে যায় ও মোর মন হারিয়ে যায় কন্যের তোর ভাবনা ঝিলমিলিয়ে যায় রে ঝিলমিলিয়ে যায় কোন চেনা দেশের তরে তোর সাথে এইতে পান্তরে মোর মনের প্রজাপতি নাচি নাচি ঘুরি ঘুরি উড়ি উড়ি উড়ে যায় মন হারানোর ঠিকানায় ফাগুনেরো মোহনায় মন মাতানো মহুয়ায় রঙ্গিনী বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় ফাগুনেরো মোহনায়
Wow, that was wonderful. I mean, especially the folky and then the Bollywood style. Hey, can you guys introduce yourself?
Hi, namaste. I'm Sonu and I actually work at IMAA. I'm a researcher.
Namaste, I'm Deepti and I work as a business system analyst. I'm an IT professional.
And how did you come up with this dance?
Actually, we were, as you know, like Indian culture is so diverse, so we wanted to show the folk side as well as the semi-classical side of Indian dance. So first one was our folk dance that was from, like it's a Bengali song that kind of talks about some of the festivity around the spring. So we were wearing sari there, and it's kind of special style in West Bengal. And right now
was semi-classical, so we decided to wear this long, huge anarkali, which represents the semi-classical dance from northern part of India. It's not exactly Kathak, but somewhat like Kathak, so we chose some of the steps and mixed it with Bollywood song to make it little zazzy.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So much. Thank you.
We are excited to have Mohamed Sheik Nur perform a Somali song. Mohamed is IMAA's own star singer. Mohamed manages the interpreting and translating services and billing and technology at IMAA. He is an innovative artist who composes and programs songs. He will be singing a popular Somali song. And if you are sitting in the comfort of your living room, please get up and dance, join him, and celebrate.
My name is Mohamed Sheik Nur. I'll be performing tonight a Somali song. This Somali song is called Peace Agreement, but it is a romantic relationship peace agreement kind of thing. But in the big picture, it is talking about two individuals, those are agreeing, those depend on each other. And here is the song.
Denny McGuire from RCTC and his drumming students have created the World Ensemble for Walk Around the World event. Thank you, Denny, for inviting our crew to record the RCTC Hill Theatre performance.
Hello, we are RCTC's World Drum Ensemble. I'm Danny McGuire, the director, and we're going to play some African and Brazilian music for you tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Wow, what a great mix of traditional and fusion performances that we had tonight. Thanks again to all of our performers for their patience in collaborating with IMAA's Walk Around the World team, and thanks again to all of our sponsors for supporting this event. I hope you all had an enjoyable evening. You can still participate in Walk Around the World by engaging with our cultural scavenger hunt that goes until June the 30th. All information is available on our website at imaa.net. Signing off from Walk Around the World Cultural Show 2021.
I'm Nisha Kuru.
I'm Susan Hascam.
Good night.
Adios.